Are you a red, blue, or even worse, a black pill? So what these terms means is that a red pill is kind of like the lonely alpha male. So it's kind of the guy who strives to become the best, but he do it in the kind of lonely way. So that means that he does it all alone. He kind of isolates himself. He believes that he is like the king, and he don't need a woman, and he don't need anyone else by his side, like just him going all out alone. And I don't think that's the right approach. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later in this video. Before I just want to talk about what these pills actually are. And then we have the blue pill, which is the one of the worst, which is the guy who have just given up on improving, which is basically just fine with being who he is. He doesn't strive to become anything else. And he's kind of like often like the term of a nice guy, like, not a gentleman nice guy, but like, the needy nice guy who's just trying to be nice to hopefully get some pussy, like, that kind of guy, right? Fucking dickhead, the ones that nobody respects. And then we have the black pill guy, which is the absolute worst. The black pill guy is the guy who blames everything on genetics. So let's say somebody gets successful, then he says, oh yes, but that's because he's tall, or oh yeah, that's because he's already rich, and oh, that's because of what he got born in, like in his social environment, or it's from the birth that he was lucky. Like, he blames the genetics. So if he doesn't score like a girl, or if he can't get a girl, he will blame his genetics for not being able to do it. Think about that. He will literally blame his biological genetics for not being able to, but he doesn't understand that you actually need to improve first before you can attract the woman. And then if somebody else attracts the woman that he wants, then he would just blame it on him having good genetics, even though he doesn't really have that much better of genetics than him. He has just been improving. So the black guy, you don't want to be him. He's basically the loser in the social hierarchy. Like you would way rather want to be the blue pill than the black pill. But if anything else, you want to be the red pill. It's actually better to be that than the other two. But if you have to choose, then you just shouldn't take one of these pills. You shouldn't get influenced by this. It was kind of hyped up from some years ago, and I think it's kind of died out now. But I just want to say, because I kind of want to save you, because it's not the right way to take one of these pills. You should definitely improve, but it's definitely not the right thing to do it alone. You will improve way faster if you have a social good circle around you, or somebody who wants the same goals as you. And I just want to remind you of that. It's never a good idea to do it like alone, because you need to also upgrade your social skills and all this, because that's very important in your self improvement journey, because you gotta talk with people to get successful. You gotta have a good network and all this. So yeah, and yeah, that's why stop taking these pills. Now you know what they are, and if you're one of them, then that's how it is. Now you just know what you gotta change and what you should be aware of. So I hope this helped, and I'm gonna go to sleep now, you fucking dickheads. Because of you, I just had to stay up late, but honestly, it's kind of good. So have a good night's sleep, bro, you dickheads.